Good afternoon and welcome to BL 112 Nutrition. In this brief video overview, I'm going to go through with you how to register and also purchase access to Mastering Health and Mastering Nutrition. This website is going to be an important component of our online course. It will be within this website that you will do your homeworks and your quizzes, where you will find lots of study materials, and if you purchase the e-text option, this is where you will get your e-text. So to begin with, you can go to the website www.pearsonmylabandmastering.com/North America, Mastering Health and Nutrition. Okay. You can also go to www.masteringnutrition.pearson.com, and it will redirect you to the same site. Now, as you're going through, you need to start off to register. Okay, and as student, you would just click on Register Now. Right. A few important things that you need. Okay, you will get some instructions from me. Those will be included in the syllabus and the email that I have sent. Okay, you need the course ID. The course ID will be in the syllabus. It will be in bold print. Okay. You also need then an access code, a credit card, or PayPal. Now, if you have purchased the book at the bookstore, it should come with an access code. If you purchase the book online, depending where you purchase it from, it may have come with an access code. If you purchase the book used or you got it from a friend, you will likely need to buy access to Mastering, and you can use a credit card or PayPal for that. So let's go through and show you how to do that. We are in the US, so we'll click on In the US. First question is, do you have a course ID? And you should all say yes, you have a course ID. And then you would want to place the course ID here. I'm going to use an existing course ID. This will not necessarily be your course ID. So I have put a course ID in. Your course ID may be different than this course ID. You should refer to the syllabus for the correct course ID for your section. Next question is, do you have an access code? Okay. The access code will look something like this. Okay. Let's say that you purchased the book at the bookstore and it came with an access code. You would click on Yes, I have an access code, and then Next. And you would be taken to the area where you have to do the license agreement and the privacy policy, which you can read through. They're both rather lengthy. Okay. You can read through both of these, and then you would click I accept. At this point, then, you have to select whether or not you have a Pearson Education account. If you've used any of the previous mastering technologies, so mastering chemistry, mastering biology, you may already have a Pearson account. So you would just click yes, put in your login and password. If you're not sure, you can click on this link here, not sure, put in your email address, and then they would send you your login and password if you do have an account. Okay. If you do not have a Pearson account, you just need to create a login and a password. Okay. Once you have completed that, you would enter your access code here, okay, and then go to Next. If you don't do any of this, you'll get these little red stop signs which tell you that you have skipped a step. If you purchased your book online used or got it from a friend used, you will likely need to buy access. The other option here too is if you have not yet purchased a book because you want to buy the e-text only rather than buying the paper book, you can do that. You would have to buy the book directly, the e-text directly from this website. So you can click on I need to buy access, click on Next. Okay. Now you have to select the correct book, and this is very important. So for this class, for all sections, we are using the 4th edition of Nutrition: An Applied Approach, okay, by Thompson and Manor. This is the book here. It has the the raspberries or blackberries on top. Okay, so you would click on this book and then select Next. Okay. Now there's a different way to do this. You can buy this with the e-text bundled, or you can buy it without the e-text. Okay. So if you would like to buy it with the e-text, this means that you do not need to buy the paper book. Okay. Some of you will opt to do this if you tend to do everything directly from your computer. Okay, so let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay. So the price here would be $47 if you are buying it without the e-text, so just the mastering. If you choose to buy it with the e-text, the price would be $78. Now these prices may change. These prices are not dictated by me or by Mount Aloysius College. These are dictated by Pearson, so I have no control over the prices if they do change. Okay. But you can see that the access to mastering with the e-text is likely the most financially efficient purchase price. Now I'm going to return to this initial screen here, and I'm going to take a few minutes to show you what you would do once you purchase your access to Mastering Nutrition. So I will be signing in. Now I of course am signing in as an instructor, so your screen will look slightly different than what I have. So I will take you to, you may at the beginning get this popping up saying that your browser check is required. At this moment I'm using Firefox, and apparently I need to make some changes to my browser. So make sure that before you go to use Mastering, you check your browser. Okay. I'm going to take you to one of the courses, and again, this may not be your particular section. Okay. Your section should be shown up here. Your course ID will be over here. Now this is what the instructor screen looks like, but yours will look very similar. There will be assignments. Okay. The assignments will be homeworks and quizzes. They will be populated in a calendar form. Depending on when your section is being taught, the dates may be different. Okay. For each chapter you will have a homework, which is not timed, and you will have a quiz, which is a timed activity. Okay. They will all be shown in a calendar and in a list format, so depending on when your course is being taught, okay, you could see very clearly the due dates. These due dates are also included in Blackboard on the course calendar, and which I also will email to you. Now let's go over to the study area. The study area is going to be a very important part for the students. When you get over to the study area, each chapter, okay, has its own link up top. Let's say we want to look at chapter 6. We would click on it and click Go. Then we see some of the different study areas. These are organized in a read it, see it, hear it, study it, review it, and do it format. There's also a separate part on the in-depth. Okay. If you purchase the e-text, you can access your e-text directly from here. Okay. When you click on the link, depending if you've purchased it or not, it should open the e-text. Opening the e-text here looks a little different than if you were reading it on, say, a Kindle, because we're using a laptop to look at it. But it is all of the same information that you would see in the textbook, just in an electronic format. So for example, here's chapter 6. You can resize the windows. Okay. You can see your outline over here of what you're looking at. So we're looking at chapter 6. You can move through the pages. You can zoom. Some of the nice things here are that you can also search for information rather than flipping through the entire book. If we wanted to search for something on cholesterol, we could then search, and all of the pages that are related would pop up. Okay, so that's a very handy tool to have. So I'm going to close out the e-text. Okay. Within this study area, there are many different things. Some of the homeworks will require you to watch videos. Those will usually be under the See It section. There are lots of different study tools here, so I really recommend taking advantage of this study area. There are some quizzes that you can take that will help you get ready for nutrition. So let's return to mastering. The e-text can also be accessed from here. There's also this additional My Diet analysis, which is not a requirement for the course, but you may find it handy for some of the assignments. If there are any questions, you should of course email me and I will respond as soon as possible. Thank you.